Hey, Kendall.
Hello.
Hey, so our copyright notice is up today.
Ha-ha!
All right, so we can have long things again. All right. So we're going to talk about the black-eyed children. Black-eyed kids, whatever you want to call them.
Not to be confused with the black-eyed peas.
Oh, snap. So when was the first time you ever heard of black-eyed kids, Kendall?
I don't know.
It's kind of the same for me. They just
I
kind
saw
of...
it on a creepypasta and I was like, meh.
Yeah, they just kind of started being there about a year or two ago. If you don't know what the black-eyed children are, a lot of stories are somebody's in a house or walking down a street and they look over or they hear a knock on the door. And what is knocking on the door, what they see is, usually they come in pairs, I've noticed. I've read a lot of these stories. They'll look over and they'll see one taller one and one shorter one between the ages of about 5 to about 18 years old. And they'll have kind of palish skin and dark hair, and their eyes will be black. And when I say black, I mean, usually they say they can't see any whites of their eyes. It's just black, like doll's eyes. So
Like a doll's eyes.
like
Chief.
a doll's eyes. How does Quint know what doll's eyes?
He's got a collection, obviously.
On the boat. A lot of people say when they see, now if I saw something with black eyes like that, with those eyes, I would be scared. It's not natural, girl. It's not right. And a lot of people say that when they describe seeing these things, they feel creeped out, and I don't blame them. Where are these stories coming from? Well, they can be traced back to 1998. A Texas reporter named Brian Bethel.
1998.
1998. Now, this is where they supposedly began. I'm sure he got the idea from somewhere. He was writing, these articles about ghost children, relating them to, trying to link sightings from Abilene, Texas to Portland, Oregon. And they're kind of regarded as old creepypastas. And they got pretty popular because people like creepy things. It kind of snowballed because a lot of people started doing news segments and articles. And yeah, the idea of a little creepy kid with black eyes on your doorstep in the middle of the night asking to just walk in doesn't give you any reason. It is a little bit creepy, I'm not going to lie. I don't like that thought. So I think it's kind of like Slender Man. They just took an idea that was really creepy and they blew it up, made it as creepy as they could possibly get, and they released it out into the wild. And now you have people believing in it, thinking it's real. So what are your thoughts?
Well, you got people who think that Slender are real, That's that's some bull.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love those Slender stories where it's like, oh, Slender ate my friend in the forest, and then he shoot him out, and then he claimed he saw the devil, and now he can read Sanskrit and translate Vulcan and all this nonsense.
I want to go to the school of Slenderman, right? It's a quick way to get smart.
Oh, yeah. That's how you do. You get 8 and you get shit out as a little genius.
Yeah, sounds like...
So, and I will give the black-eyed children credit. Their stories are a little more tactful than that.
Yeah.
But still, they're just stories.
They're just stories. And, here's the thing about black-eyed children. It's easy for people to hoax. Like, it's really easy for people to hoax. And we've noticed that a lot of black-eyed children stories come up around Halloween time. Like a majority, there's a vast majority of them are from around Halloween. There's the odd one or two that aren't. I kind of figure that a lot of kids know about black-eyed children, and they think, oh, why don't we go do this to some people and give them a spookus on the Halloweens?
A spookus.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Either that or people are just making up the stories. That's entirely possible, too. I'm sure it's a mix of the two events. Now, do I say everybody in these stories is lying? No. But I don't think all of the stories are paranormal by any means.
I don't think any of the stories are true.
Well, I mean, true. I think some people could have had kids pranking them and been extremely creeped out, What I'm saying is I don't think any of the children that they've seen have paranormal origins. They're just kids being assholes.
Right.
Yeah. So that's another thing. If you're a kid and you're like, hey, I want to be a black-eyed child and creep people out, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Right?
Right. It's a good way to get hate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, get hurt. That too.
get hurt. Don't be a black-eyed child. Don't, and for God's sakes, if you're somebody who answers a door for a black-eyed child, don't let him into your house. Because chances are it's a real dude that's not paranormal. It just wants in and steal your things. Get at your woman. Like Slenderman, it's just another paranormal creepypasta that has snowballed into a thing that people are finally just believing in.
Yeah. It's Bolshevik.
Yeah.
Nothing else to say.
I think we're done with black-eyed children.
It's stupid, dumb, stupid stuff.
That doesn't mean we won't read the stories around Halloween, because I like some of the stories.
See, speaking of Halloween, it seems like a lot of the stories crop up during Halloween time. Like, seriously, think about it for a second. Do paranormal things really take into consideration, oh, it's Halloween, I better go be spookus?
Yeah,
you know?
true,
It's just,
yeah. It's not even black-eyed children, it's just in general.
In general, it's like, oh, you know, the Bigfoot sighting, oh, it's October, so spooky. It's not like, you know, October is the month of the ghost rut when the ghosts go into ghost heat and have to make ghost babies. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not like Bigfoot's aware of the calendar. Oh boy, only 3 more days until Halloween. Better go stomp through the woods.
It's my biggest night of the year. Find my best dress. No, it's a lot of people want to be scared around Halloween, so they get scared.
Right, exactly, yes.
Yeah. So take that into account. It's just like how most scary stories happen at night. Because night is just a creepier time, and people are easier to be scared at night in general.
Right.
So there's a lot of things to take into account. What I'm saying, I don't think black-eyed children are paranormal. I think people are dressing up, and they're doing it, and they're morons. Don't do it. And think twice. Think yourself. The Skeptic's Corner. And peace out.